What's up, guys? Joe from Joe's Cooking Garage here. Wanted to do a quick little update video on the 2002 Ford Escape. It is sold out of here. I put it up for sale last week. Had a few calls, tire kickers, whatever. But then had a young lady reach out to me, and then I got in touch with her dad, and they came and got it this weekend. Nice young lady that's an upcoming senior at Ole Miss in Oxford, Mississippi. She has never owned a car before. Got to meet her parents. Her dad was a great guy. Mom super sweet. Dad was very, very thorough in checking out the Escape, which I like when people do that. And I was very forthcoming and honest with him about its issues. But he was going to take care of some of those things himself. He was pretty handy with the mechanical aspects of cars. So anyway, had a great time meeting those folks. Yeah, it was her first car. Senior in college, getting her first car. But he sent me pictures of it. He cleaned it, detailed it to the max, redid all the gray plastics on the outside, with that back to black type stuff. Just looked fantastic. It did need one new tire. He went ahead and replaced it. Of course, it needed a radio. He replaced it. He said he was going to hold off on the exhaust manifold leak since it does go away once the vehicle warms up, but was saying, if it got to where, she was smelling exhaust fumes or anything like that, then he'd go ahead and have the repair done. But I held firm at my $2,000, and I got $2,000. So, it was still a project car, and I sold it dirty. I was going to have to clean that thing, scour it, and put a lot of work. With my work schedule right now, I didn't want to fool with it. So let it go for $2,000. That's cool. Good deal for them. Good, fair enough deal for me. Totally happy. And it's gone. So somebody had reached out wanting a freeway video of the Escape and a nighttime drive. So I'll just attach it at the end of this. So y'all have a good one. Peace. Now this isn't a high-speed freeway cruise because I'm on a back 4-lane where the speed limit's just 55, so we got to keep it at a reasonable speed. But I promise you, this thing's got legs. It will run, buddy. That's 70. Turning about $2,000 RPM. It's a cruiser. And it's pretty quiet, too. Lots of power. Let's turn on a little AC. I need a little AC. Get a little AC going. Got the cruise control set. 159,969 miles. This thing's been sitting for about 3 weeks. I've been meaning to get it out and drive it a little bit. I'm putting it up for sale. I'm going to sell it with the exhaust leak, just because the exhaust leak goes away as soon as it warms up. And I'm just going to explain that to whoever I sell it to. I hope to get about $2,000 for it. It's got decent Toyo tires all the way around. It's got cold air. Everything works on it. All the power windows and locks, and everything works. And a good used transmission has just been put into it. That was about $1,300. And it just had the new intake manifold put in and a new coolant reservoir tank, which was about $700 and something odd dollars. So it's just had about $2,100 worth of repairs. So if I can get $2,000, I'll be tickled to death. The moonroof, the power moonroof is sealed closed with clear silicone. It had quit working anyway, and it was leaking, so we sealed it up. So no working sunroof. Oh, and no radio. There's speakers, but there's no damn radio. So there you have it. You can't use the power moonroof, and you ain't got a radio. And you got a leaky exhaust manifold that seals up when it warms up. But this is a great, reliable A to B car. It drives straight as an arrow. No problems. Tracks very easily. You can drive it one-handed, no problem. Piece of cake. Man, they got the ball fields lit up. It's that time of year where all the traveling kid football teams, man, look at that. And they got the misters on. That's cool. I've never seen that before. Yeah, the traveling little baseball teams playing the ball. Pretty cool, man. But anyway, I'll just ride here for a minute. We'll get that little cruise in. Damn, look at that patch of fog ahead. Pretty thick. Getting into red light territory, so I'm gonna have to slow her down. If anybody just wants a good little basic transportation, it's got air conditioning and good heat, and it shifts perfect, runs perfect, doesn't skip, runs smooth. Just noisy on cold startups until that little donut seal or whatever can heat up. And if I could get to it, I would tighten the bolts, but I can't reach it. I mean, it is next to impossible to get to. Have to remove the alternator. I mean, Jesus. So this would be a great car for the money. It's an 02 Escape. We're the second owners. We bought it from a Ford dealership about 8 years ago. My dad did, and he bought it because it was a one owner, and it had all the maintenance records on Carfax. It had been well taken care of and well maintained, and my dad, he's taking good care of it as well, until he bought her this newer one. He put a used transmission in this one, and the intake manifold, and he's just kind of dumb with it. He just wanted to get it running good enough to get it sold. So I told him I'd buy it, and I've been making payments to him, but I don't think I want it either. Now I got some things coming up I need to deal with, and I just don't need a second car right now, so I'm gonna just sell it for $2,000 and get it out of here. Anyway, there's a little highway run. Like I said, she's a great cruiser. Y'all have a good Sunday night, a great week, and we will talk to y'all next time. Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks. Peace.